Hey everyone, Alice here with your weekly reading for July 11th to the 17th. I thought I would just talk a little bit about this week and the energies around it. I did say that I probably wasn't really going to do like too much of it, but I feel like this week I have to mention things. Not only do we have a full moon in Capricorn, uh, but there are some interesting energies. Like, I find it interesting for me, and I'm just kind of relaying it to you because I figure, I already look at it, so I might as well, pass it on to you. There seems to be this energy of conflict between what you're thinking or what people are thinking and what they're feeling. There just seems to be this energy of, not really going after what it is that you feel in your heart and trying to look at things like logically, like wanting to really like put logic into how you're feeling. Is the best way that I guess I can kind of describe it. Trying to actively balance your heart and your mind. I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just it can be frustrating and it can be confusing. Here, especially there are energies for people to even want to try to be almost emotionally manipulative. This week, people trying to almost, well, I don't even know if they are, but you might feel like you're being taken for granted, whether that's actually true or not. It can just be some sort of trigger, feeling that, especially near the beginning of the week here. And then we have the full moon and the full moon Capricorn. Full moons are, about closing out cycles. So the full moon Capricorn is kind of like letting go of things that you feel like the way that you're thinking, like some way that you thought that's really hard to shake, like a habit, like letting go of bad habits, I guess we can put it that way, or like things that kind of keep you very sort of codependent, possibly, like trying to get past that there and trying to sort of realize what are you, or what have you been, like what way of thinking and feeling have you been lately, the past few weeks, that has kind of been holding you back a little bit here. I feel like the full moon is going to bring some epiphanies here for people, in the way that how they've been thinking about how they feel, and and realizing that maybe the way that they were thinking how they were feeling was not the way to go. That it really wasn't helping them, that maybe it just ended up making them feel like they were being taken advantage of, maybe feeling like the people around them were trying to manipulate them. And I feel like this epiphany may be happening around the new moon, the full moon. And it seems like around Thursday there is energy for people to try to sort of almost manipulate that. Like, it just seems this week there's a lot of fighting for trying to control how you feel and try to do what makes sense here, but then there are energies around you that may be kind of conflicting with that and making you feel like you maybe are not supposed to be thinking. It's just that there are people here that might be trying to guilt trip you or trying to make you think like, no, you're wrong, you shouldn't be thinking that way. You know what I mean? Almost like they can be kind of gaslighting you as well here. And I feel by the time you get to the end of the week, it's like, that's it. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to control this. I can't take this. I think I know what I feel. And it's like, it's almost like it can be like an aha moment here by the end of the week of just seeing some clarity on how you feel or how, other people around you, how they feel. And then Friday, there is actually a really good day if you want to like talk. So if you want to talk it out with somebody or communicate with somebody, Friday and Saturday are really good times to have like a conversation. It doesn't have to be a deep conversation, just conversing. I feel like it's a good time to have good conversations there. And then Sunday is more of a leisure time if you have anything that you're working on, a creative project or something along those lines, something that's fun to do. Sunday is a good day for that as well. But overall, it just feels like there's a lot of heart versus mind going on this week. So if you feel torn this week between how you feel and what you're thinking, that's just how the energy is. And I feel like the full moon has a big part in that. And it'll start to get better, but there is a moment where it could get worse a little bit. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I just kind of, read what other people kind of put out, and I kind of put it together to how it would make sense for me into my life. If anything, I really just take a lot of it with a grain of salt. I'll be honest, I forget a lot of it by the time after I read it. So so I actually don't know if any of the energies have worked out because I don't really track it that closely, but I just figure I would mention it here just because I just thought it was interesting that there seems to be a lot of conflict here between emotions and feeling versus things that make sense, trying to make sense of how you feel. Okay, so the readings, I don't really choose how the readings go. Not really. It's kind of random, but it's not because nothing is random. So these readings are actually about your person. The current person that you're dealing with, the person who's on your mind, the person you've been thinking about, the person whose energy is connected to you. This is just what Spirit wants to talk about. I don't know, for some reason, everything that I pull out, if you call it a magic hat or whatever, that just has, types of readings that I do. They're all related to this person, the person that you're thinking of. So we'll just see how they're feeling towards you this week and where is this connection with them going. That's what Spirit wants to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about. Technically these readings are timeless. I know it's for a week. It's a specific week, but it doesn't matter when you find this. When you find it is when you're meant to find it, and there may be some messages in here for you. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings. So not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force it. Just kind of go with your intuition. If it's not really making sense, it can be future influence, or if it's, Spirit will only tell you what you need to know. I feel like I need to mention that. Spirit isn't going to tell you what they're doing, what your person is doing, unless it's relevant to you. Like, you can't really, spy on other people. You can't see what they're doing with other people. I'm not psychic. It's only what you need to know kind of thing. So, yeah. I just feel like I needed to say that. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them interesting or entertaining in any way, I appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share these videos, as that helps me do more with the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the weekly readings, so all signs from Aries through Pisces, and I will be doing a full moon reading, and then this weekend I'll do the weekend reading. So that's kind of what I've got planned for now. Okay, so that's it for the intro. We'll get into the readings. I know you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, uh, or any sign that you feel drawn to, as I just really use the signs as indicators. So if you feel drawn to a certain video, maybe the title of it or something, draws you in, that's fine. Just use your intuition. But you're going to be hearing this intro again. So you can just, yeah. I mean, I was going to say you could skip through it, but you've already made it here. So you're already here. We're about to start. So, okay. Okay, Leo. Let's see in the current energies how your person is feeling towards you. Okay. I'm gonna put these both here because they came out together. So we have the King, Knight of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords in reverse, and the Star. That seems to be coming out a lot. The Star, also the 6 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the 9 of Swords in reverse. So your overall energy, Leo, here, this is the overall energy, this is your energy and the energy around you. I feel like you may be feeling like things are have stopped or are going in a unfortunate way. This is just feeling like you're unlucky, that things aren't going the way that you would like it to go. And with the 9 of Swords here in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, it feels like the source of this is like you feel, how do I put this into English? It's like you think that something isn't enough. With the 9 of Cups here in reverse, it's like it's not enough. And it has been a point of stress for you, but it's like you've kind of figured it out. It's like you figured out what isn't enough. Like you've figured out sort of where you've kind of been perhaps what is it, like a materialistic instead of like your how you feel about something, like deep feelings here. It's like you figured out that maybe you're thinking more on a shallow level here, like shallow wants and desires here. You're just kind of looking at things shallowy. That's not even a word. But it's like you figured it out. It's like, you're not confused about this. See, there's the Lovers. So it has to do with the connection and the sort of, I don't know if this is you or if this is another person here. Somebody who wanted more out of a connection. Like I feel like you probably wanted more out of the connection, something that's less surface level. And you may be, have figured that out. There was a lot of thinking going on for you to figure this out, to figure out that perhaps this connection was just on a surface level. Why is it not? Yeah, it was just on a surface level here. And it's like figuring out that there really isn't anything that you could do about it. That the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is like, it's just unfortunate that this is the way that it's going. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot that you can do to affect things here. And that's kind of what you figured out. Figuring out that there are external energies here at play. And it's kind of out of your control here. What's going on here? Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the external energy is. Maybe we might get a glimpse of that in here, but it does feel like that is something that you have figured out. It's almost like, this connection, it is a deep connection, but what's playing out in the 3D is not that deep. And it's like, why isn't it that deep? And it's like, oh, okay, I figured it out. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you, Leo. It's not your fault. And that's kind of what you've figured out here. That's your energy. Your person, how they see you. Your person sees you as somebody who is kind of focused on fantasy, focused on well, I wouldn't say focus, but like this is a lot of daydreaming to me. Like not acting on the connection here. It's like just kind of wishful thinking here. I would put that as wishful thinking, fantasizing about what the perfect relationship looks like here. This person might think that you're being kind of stubborn about it, looking for perfection almost, looking for like yeah, like wanting everything to be perfect here. I mean, this doesn't have to be how you're actually feeling. This is just how your person is seeing you, how they're perceiving you as somebody who is kind of being a little stubborn here about it, about wanting things to be perfect. I don't know if that's really the case here, because it just feels like it looks like here, like you just you want something deeper than what this is. And the connection is here with the lovers here. This is a deep connection, but I feel like your person doesn't feel like, well, they're not acknowledging, I should say, how deep this connection is, and they just kind of look at you as somebody who thinks that this is deeper than it is. But it does look like it is a deep soul connection here. So I don't really feel like you're off base if you're thinking this way, but your person is kind of like, the way that they see you as somebody who, is more fantasizing about a perfect relationship rather than doing something about it, that you're just kind of thinking about it here. How your person feels. We have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Again, who was I talking to about? Was it Cancer? Somebody's person, or was it Aries? I don't remember. Somebody's person was feeling lost, and your person also is in this no man's land area when it comes to their feelings. This person doesn't know which way to go with their feelings here, and they're not paying attention to it. They are not putting in the work. It's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about Leo, and I'm not going to dig to figure it out. I mean, here's the thing. Also, your person's intentions. Your person intends to... I think it was Cancer. I don't know. I took a break, so I don't really remember the readings before. But your person here is like still very hopeful about things here in this connection. They're hopeful that things will eventually work out here. But again, there's this sort of disinterest, not willing to actually put in the work here, not willing to actually do anything about it. It's like they're just kind of leaving it up to the universe. And it's like they're almost like, I don't care which way it goes. But they do, because the star is here, but they're acting like, I don't care which way this goes. But they totally do. They're just trying to not pay attention to it because they're in this no man's land with their feelings. They don't know which way to go. They don't know if they should go towards you, or if they should, should they stick around? Should they leave or whatever? Like, they're very confused about how they feel towards you, but they're just not willing to deal with this. They're not willing to sit and kind of figure out how is it that they feel about you. And I feel like this is part of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's nothing that you can do about this. This person has to figure it out for themselves. And I feel like your energy here is that you realize this. You realize that there isn't much that you can do to influence what's going on here. You don't really have a lot of influence here. Why does this connection feel so shallow? Like, it's supposed to be a deep soul connection. You feel the deep soul connection, but why in the 3D, why does it not feel that way? Why do we not feel so connected in the 3D? Like, why is it just surface level? and you've thought about this and you've come to sort of the conclusion that, you know, there isn't really anything you can do. I know that can be annoying. So let's see, where's this connection heading to? Where is this connection going in the current energy for Leo? I was gonna say, that's a lot of shuffling. Okay, so we have stork, fish, we have dice, maze. The same cards seem to be showing up for a lot of the readings here, which kind of tells me that a lot of you are connected here. Okay, and sun. I mean, that's good. It ends in victory. It ends in happiness here. But this is a big but here. So dice here is about taking a risk. What I see here, where the direction this is going, there's a lot that is changing here. There's a lot of cycles that are changing. There's a lot of things that are shifting. There's a lot of movement here in the connection here. I feel like this is below the surface. I don't feel like you are going to really notice a lot of this because of this here. It's like things that are working, you know, with the universe and everything. Like there are a lot of, like, it feels like pieces being moved here, especially with the dice here. It feels like almost like a chess game, that there are a lot of pieces that are being put into places here that I don't feel like you have any idea of. It's like outside of your scope, outside of your energy. You know, this could be more on your person's end here, but it seems that where this connection is heading, there are going to be a lot of changes here. There are going to be a lot of transitions happening, a lot of movement going here, a lot of things that are going from one thing to another thing here. I do feel like there are going to be a lot of risks that are being taken here. The dice can mean taking risks, but it's like, yeah, it can also be leaving things up to chance as well. So it's both, kind of like with these cycles, with a lot of things that are changing and moving here, there's a lot of risk involved here as well. There's a lot of chances, a lot of almost opportunities here to take risks. It almost, what it feels like is, if you miss one opportunity, there's going to be another one and another one and another one. It's like the universe is like, I'm going to keep giving you chances and opportunities here until somebody finally takes a chance here, until somebody finally takes a risk here. And I don't think it's you. I think it may be your person here, because, you know, the maze is going over and over again in the maze. It's like taking risks over and over again, wandering in this maze, and just kind of you know, just going around in circles. This is the Six of Swords in reverse, this maze. Your person is lost. Your person is in the lake and they're in their little boat and they're just kind of going in circles. They're just wandering in circles here in their feelings. I feel a lot of this has to do with your person. Your person, the universe will continually give your person chance after chance after chance until they finally take it, until they can find their way out of this maze, until they can find their way out of the Six of Swords in their feelings, till they finally deal with it instead of ignoring it here. And then once they do, they will see the light, you know, clarity, clarity, clarity. You know, they will see the way out of this maze. They will see the way out of just spinning around in circles and feeling lost. You know, they will have clarity, which will be victory and success here. Because it'll be like, finally, they've seen the light here. But it does seem like it's going to take some time here because your person is stubborn. They might think you're stubborn, but dude, your person is so stubborn here with these two cards here. You know, not paying attention, ignoring it. This is like, I don't want to look at it. This is like, I'm not paying attention to it. This is like, your person is like almost purposely sabotaging themselves here. They're almost purposely not going for the win. Like, you could go for the W here, but they're not. They're like, nah, I don't want that. It's like, dude, come on. It's a deep soul connection here. It's the lovers here. They don't want that. Like, no, they do, but they have to figure some shit out. And I think you realize that it's not up to you. You know, you're fine. You're doing your shit here. You know, you kind of know what you want here, and your person sees that, but your person sees that almost as a negative thing. You know, they almost see you knowing what you want out of a connection, knowing what you want out of a relationship a little bit on a negative side, which tells me so much about this person. This person hasn't dealt with feelings and what it is that they want. Let's see where, oh, yep, they're right after. So right after the sun here, we have book, snake, your person, coffin. Doesn't matter if they're male or not. This is just a significator. I'll just point that out. And child. So what your person is focusing on is book. Book is about information. In this case, secrets, and snake. Now, there may be a third person here. The snake can represent the other woman, the other man that's going on in this sort of connection here. Your person may be focused on a third party here that they are keeping secret. I'm not gonna lie, that's there. Or they're keeping something secret. It doesn't have to be a person. There's something here that they are hiding. The snake can be very deceptive, very manipulative energy here. I don't feel like this is your person, though. I feel like this is a third energy. This is what you can't control. This is the external energies that are going on around this person, your person. I don't know. This doesn't have to be like another relationship. This can be another person in their life that is manipulating your person. That, you know, it can be a friend, it can be family. It can be any one of those. This person, I feel like they don't talk about this person. They keep this person secret, possibly because they know that this person is manipulative. This person lies. This person, you know, they're a snake. They're very deceptive here. And your person is keeping a very close eye on them. It doesn't mean that they like them or not. They're just keeping a very close eye on them. What your person is ignoring is ending something. Something is already dead and gone. Something has already been a very slow death. This is the coffin. Coffin is something that ends very slowly. Something that was already ending here in order for something new to happen here. This is the end. This is the beginning. Your person is ignoring something that needs to end in order for something to begin again, in order for a new cycle to happen here. Your person is like ignoring ending something in order to have something new happen here. Yeah, it can be just like a way of them thinking, a way of them seeing things. It can be, if this is a third party, if this is another person, ending this connection here if it's not serving them, because and in order to have something new here for them. But yeah, that's what's going on here with your person in the current energy. Let's see for you. Where are you? Oh, here you are. You weren't that far down. So we have Tower, Bear. Yeah, there could be a third energy here. You. We have Bouquet, and we have Anchor. Yes, there could be something, another third energy that's been around for a while. The bear can mean, the bear can sometimes can mean like a mother figure or somebody who's very protective. When it comes to this connection here, it can be perhaps your person's mother or mother-like figure, somebody who's very protective over your person, might be something that you are focused on. Because with the Tower here, the Tower is something long-term. This is somebody who's been around for a long time. That's why I say it can be a mother, because your mother has been around your entire life, right? or somebody along those lines, somebody who is very you know, that has been around for a while. Somebody, it doesn't have, I was gonna say secure, but it doesn't have to be that somebody that makes you or your person feel secure, but you are keeping an eye on this, whatever this energy is. It is something that has been going on for a while, is very long term, and it is somebody who has some sort of authority over somebody else. I don't know, it can be an authority over you, or it can be authority over your person. I do kind of feel that this is more about your person, though. You're keeping an eye on this other person. So this snake could very well be somebody in your person's life who's maybe whispering in their ear. Somebody that's been around for a while. It can be a partner. If your person is married or is with somebody that they've been with for a while, it's very possible that's what this is here. What you're not paying attention to is bouquet and anchor. Again, anchor is something that's very stable, something that has been around for a while. Both these cards, both these energies are something that has been going on for a while. But the anchor is something that's very unchanging, something that is very durable here. And the bouquet is, you know, it's about caring. You give flowers to people that you care about. It's about showing appreciation here. I feel like you're ignoring, what you're ignoring here is appreciating something that has not changed in this connection. There's something here in this connection that has never changed. Something here that has, you know, stood the test of time. Something here that is permanent in this connection here between the two of you. I feel like it has to do with the lovers, the deep soul connection here. I feel like you're not purposely paying, like, it's just not your focus. It's just something that's in the back of your mind. Here is giving appreciation to this connection that you have. I feel like even though things aren't going so well in the 3D, you know, energetically in the 5D, you know, your connection here with this person is quite strong. It is quite stable here, and perhaps you're not giving it enough credit. Here, I know, you know, that's a little woo-woo stuff, you know, here, and I'll be honest, I know nobody cares about fucking the 5D. You want things to happen in the 3D in this life, and it's annoying to hear things like, oh, it might not happen in this life and blah 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 blah. I know that's just how things are, but yeah, I know nobody really wants to hear that shit. It's like, you have this life that you are in now, and you're conscious right now, and you're awakening right now in this life. So it's like, yes, I would like things to happen in this life, not the next life. Who fucking cares about the next life? And who cares about past lives? It's the past. Past is the past. I probably won't ever do a past life reading because I don't really see the point. You know, it's the past. Who cares? So yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're not really paying attention here to the sort of stability here. Something stable in this connection. Okay, let's just get some guidance and or advice here, and we'll wrap this up for you, Leo. So what does the universe want you to know? Keep in mind, you know your situation better than I do. I would just take this with a grain of salt here, but we'll see what the universe here wants to tell you regarding the situation in the current energies. That is like a gazillion cards. I'm not taking that many cards. Sorry. Else I'll be here forever. I can see the same cards showing up. Yeah, okay. 5 of Wands. Oh, are you mad at me for not taking all those cards? I'm sorry. I'm not taking gazillion cards. I remember them. I saw them. I saw the 5 of Cups. I saw the 10 of Cups. Like, you can be mad at me. 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands. So the overall energy here is expecting, like, yeah, expecting something here to happen. It's like you've been waiting here. You've been waiting for some time here, for something to happen, and it's been pretty difficult. It's been a struggle to continually wait, to continually be patient here, to just observe without actually taking any action. This has been very difficult here for you, and you know this. You've done a lot of thinking, but you see things clearly here. And that is actually what is your struggle. What you're struggling with the most here is that you actually see things clearly. You see what's going on here. And that is what is, that's the burden almost here with, the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's knowing too much. Sometimes knowing too much and not being able to reveal it can be annoying. This is more guidance than anything that, Spirit is like, yeah, you are, probably spiritually woken. You understand what's going on here. You've, seen the light here, and you can't say anything about it. You can't reveal it. And Spirit here is saying that you really shouldn't. That is the advice here. If you're tempted to even tell this person about everything that you know about, whatever, twin flames and soulmates and deep soul connections and all of this stuff here, you may be tempted to want to talk to them about it and explain, like, I know, I see it and everything, but Spirit here is kind of advising you don't do that here. One of the reasons is because they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it that way with the Five of Wands in reverse. It's just going to cause disagreements, arguments here. It's just your person is not ready to see things in that way. Unfortunately, like I see here, your person is not, they need to let go of whatever the cycle is that's going on. They need to, they're lost, they're floundering around. And again, like I said, the universe is going to keep giving this person opportunities until they finally take the risk to figure out how to get out of the maze. Until they finally take the opportunity that the universe is giving them so that they can see what's going on, so they can be awakened, so they can see what's going on here. But they have to do it themselves. And I know this is very difficult. It's very difficult to not be able to help them in that way because they're just not going to understand. With the Five of Wands here in reverse, they're not going to understand, and I feel like you need to accept that. You need to accept that, and I do feel that you do on some level understand this with the Nine of Wands here and the Nine of Wands there. You are seeing clearly. You have thought about this a lot, and you've come to sort of this conclusion here in the overall energy that there's nothing that you can really do about it. It's out of your hands. It's up to the universe here. And I will say the universe is trying. It's trying, but your person here is not paying attention to what they need to be doing. They're paying attention to other bullshit. There's some other energy here that has got a hold on your person. I would say, if I were to clarify this, there would be devils here. There would be Seven of Swords here. Like, this person, there's somebody in your person's life that is got a hold on your person. Whenever this person tries to, they're enabling this person to ignore all this other shit that they shouldn't be ignoring. That's keeping them lost here. But yeah. So until they figure that out, the universe is just going to keep trying. But you have to accept that if you tried to tell this person, if you tried to reveal to them the truth, they're not going to listen to you. You're going to come off as a crazy person to this person. So don't tell this person. Don't tell I watched this vtuber Alisz and she said all this and all that. No, your person's just not going to believe it. It's going to cause an argument here. I know it's hard. It's hard you want to move forward. You want to control things with the Chariot here. The Chariot is, you get to be in the driver's seat. You want to control how this is going here. But the thing is that you don't have control. And that's, that's the shits, right? You don't have control. And it's annoying. It's annoying that you're just like, why can't my person see what's going on? It's like, it's right there. It's right there. And it's right there. And you can see it. But there's nothing that you can do. And There really isn't. You can't drive this thing. It is up to your person. And this seems to be the theme of the week here, is that a lot of people's persons, they're the ones that are going to have to figure this shit out. They have to figure it out. Now, the good thing about this week is the energy is there for your person to maybe see through this person's manipulative ways, whatever this energy is here, this third energy. Your person might actually wake up. Probably, if they do, it'll be near the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, around there. They might actually wake up and see that this person that is around them is manipulative as fuck. That this person is, maybe they're keeping secrets from your person, or they're just keeping secrets, that they have alternative motives here for your person, that they're manipulating them for some reason. They want something from your person, or they just want to keep your person in check, in line here. They're holding them back. They might see it, they might not. And if they don't see it, the universe will get another opportunity. There'll be another one and another one and another one, until your person finally takes the chance here to try to get out of the maze. But here's the thing, your person right now is like, well, I'm in the maze. It's not that they're okay with being in the maze. It's just they don't have any motivation to get out of the maze. You know what I mean? They're not fine with being in it, but they don't have really like a reason for themselves to get out of it, and there's nothing that you can really do. I know that sucks, right? It sucks that there's nothing you can do, but especially being a fire sign, I know you want to do something. The urge there is, I want to do something, but yeah, from what I'm seeing here in the energies, there isn't really a lot that you can do in the current energy. Okay, Leo, that's your reading for this week. I know it's kind of sucky, but I hope that perhaps maybe there was some insight here for you. Maybe just to help you calm your mind a bit, and maybe this week you can just focus on other things here. Maybe gives you some sort of peace of mind. I don't know. I hope so. But yeah, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later.